break the front. Ah. All right, why am I breaking stuff, ripping it and tearing it apart? I don't know, but we're here to break the rules of photography, and that's what we're doing. Here we go. So today I decided to come and tell you how to break some of the rules of photography, some of the big ones that you always hear day to day. Oh, you know, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can do that it is totally okay to break some of the rules. But the main thing I'm going to stress to you is understand the rules first, and you will understand why and how you can break them in a creative manner. And it's simple. Just understand first. And I just wanted to say that before I got a ton of comments saying, you know, why are you telling everyone to break the rules, blah, blah, blah. Understand the rules first, and that goes for anything. So one of the first ones I'm going to talk about is the focal length to shutter rule. Now, basically that says, say if you're at a 200 millimeter on your 70-200 lens, your shutter speed should not go below 200th of a second. Who cares if it does? You shouldn't be shooting at a 60th of a second, especially because the lens is pretty heavy, etc., because you're getting a lot of camera shake, handshake, and you need a tripod. But who cares if you're at a 60th? Who cares if you're at a 100th? As long as you're doing what you need, as long as you're stopping the motion if you need it, etc., who cares if you break that rule? That's rule number one. Is just, who cares? Not a lot of people follow that one, but understand why. Another rule is your horizon being in the middle. Now, usually it's try to use rule of thirds in regards to that, and I'll talk about that in a second. But, you know, you're supposed to put your horizon up here, horizon down here. Not sure my frame, by the way, so I just look stupid. But yeah, you don't want to usually put your horizon in the middle. But I'm here to tell you once again, you can, as long as it looks cool, as long as there's an artistic choice. I'm sweating terribly. As long as there is an artistic choice to it. Now, you don't do it because, oh, you know, you're just taking a snapshot. You don't do that. You do it because there's an artistic choice to it. That's rule number two. Rule of thirds. I don't know where the grid line is. You know, I should be up here, you know, down here, up here, you know, on the corners, etc. Boom. You know, you should be somewhere on there. And I'm here to tell you, no, you don't. Get the hell away from the rule of thirds at times. Have some fun with it. You can use a bullseye effect, but you can use other composition tips to show that it's not technically a bullseye effect. You can use framing. You can have stuff in the foreground or frames a person right in the middle, and boom, you have broken the rule of thirds, but the shot looks good because you created interest, you use great composition. And once again, boom, easily break that rule. Another huge one is worrying about your background. Well, yeah, it's true. You don't want your background distracting. You don't want cars. You don't want everything back there. But if it's that versus getting the shot, I'm getting the shot first. I don't care if there's 17 people behind me flipping me off, waving or whatever, but you get the shot first. That is the most important thing of photography, getting the shot. I mean, you do have to get your settings right, but if the background isn't as best as you can get it, say if you're, you know, you're in your house and I've seen a couple pictures of kids, you know, oh, there's the toddler's toy in the background. Too bad. Who cares? You got the shot, you captured the moment. Most important thing, break it. Shooting into the light. Usually a big no, right? Absolutely not. How the hell do you think you get good silhouettes? Silhouettes look pretty cool if you're doing stuff. And throughout, as I said, you know, you'll be seeing some of these images, but shooting into the light is fine. As long as you understand your metering and why you're doing it, and it's just not accidentally happening because your camera's reading for the background, use it for artistic choice. And I keep saying that word because it's true. You know, go out and experiment, have fun with this stuff, understand and enjoy. I normally hate breaking this rule, but at times I guess it can be broken, and that is going Dutch. That is tilting the camera a little bit. I usually feel that if you do tilt the camera, it's because you're trying to make the subject interesting. Thank you, truck. Because you make the subject interesting when it's not really. But at times I've seen some photos to where, you know what, it does add interest. And in filmmaking, it's used to add like horror effects and stuff like that to try and confuse the viewer. So go ahead, tilt the camera a little bit. Movement blur. Spinning around really fast and doing something, you know, if it's blurred and, you know, it usually looks meh. But is there a reason to why it looks blurred? You know, the entire thing might look blurred, it might look out of focus, but if there's a reason, do it. You know, if someone's dancing, if you're at a wedding and just, you know, everyone's standing around and watching the bride and groom dancing, and, you know, you see her swirling and twirling and everything, or if you're at a certain kind of a, you know, an academy, I'm not going to say what it is, Paul, but I'm going to say, you know, use your slower shutter speeds to get that motion, to get something really, really cool. Another cool way to show motion, and normally a lot of people say don't do it as well, is as you're taking a photo, zoom in a little bit. As you zoom in, it'll create motion, it'll create this depth. And it looks really cool, like the image is coming at you. So that's something pretty cool that you can do. That's a little quick tip. But once again, a lot of people frown upon it. Try it. These are some rules that are definitely meant to be broken. And once again, as long as you understand the rules, as long as you know why you can break them, etc., and how to, you know, have fun with them, break the rules. I don't care. Break the rules. Why not? Why not? Experiment. Photography is art. It's fun. Have fun. That's all I could say. I ain't breaking anytime soon. Tried. Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye. Please subscribe. Let me know below of any other rules you think that can be broken or you have broken yourself. Take it easy.